Hello and welcome. Right, I have set that. Weird. Yeah, nitrogen's variable. Some of it's good and some of it isn't. And I seem to recall. Yeah, it is. Let's stop you. Yes, I did. I do remember the outside two were a little bit different, even though we did do it. But I'm quite sure that the top field is bad, so we need to do that. Yeah, I was going to do the lime in first, but I need to empty this first before I can get to the lime. So we shall start this with this. I wanted to come on St. Kalle because I didn't feel capable of doing. I believe this is harvest month. I think that's far more important than anything else. Looking at that field, I do believe. I seem to recall saying that we will. Yeah, we will set that going as well. But first things first. I think its harvest takes precedent over doing the fields, even though actually looking at this also needs cutting. This grass is perfect. It is. Right, we're going to need a trailer. I remember that we've got the new vent as well, which is sitting for us at the shop. So, yes, let's grab a trailer and stick this on the edge. But really, I want to be doing that after I've got the harvester going on the field. Now, please tell me that the harvester it's usually in the shed. So let's go and get that, definitely. Yeah, I felt in need of, it really is, I know it is only a feeling, because any field's only as big as it is, and you set your workers going and all the rest of it, but sometimes in your head it feels big, and yeah, it's that old saying about a mountain out of a molehill. Sometimes things feel big when they're not really any difference to everything else. Now then, I believe it's in. Yeah, I've just passed it. I think I had to refuel the old fence, and I added another 1,000 litres. Hence, the money's gone down a little tiny bit. But I don't think I did. I think it's weird. It said refuel. I hit refuel, and then it went out. So I thought, I must have run out of fuel. But I don't think I did. I think it was just. Yeah, one of those things where if I'd have just gone a little closer again, I don't know why it does that. How come that? No, we don't need to refuel. Yeah, we are quite happy. There's not much eggs. There's plenty of food, literally, and it's full as well. We're in quite a rare situation, and we've got 48,000 as well, and we bought a fantastic large tractor. So yeah, well, I think we're doing terribly well. Didn't want to leave this, and I did always say that, I didn't want to leave this where it was. I have always said that. I wanted to come back on, and this is going to be a Let's Play that I feature because of its size as well, especially. But I do love it. It's beautiful. It's eye candy. It's gorgeous, and it's not too large. And there are times, really it's Riverside's thing, and I know that we've got an absolutely humongous session on our hands, and I thought that seems it is all one colour. It's weird how sometimes to your eyes it looks different colours or different lengths, but it is definitely third growth stage. It's got that lovely golden green sort of colour to it. So now I do believe I won't have the course for this because of the move to the new computer. Absolutely, yes. Right, so then I am going to bring you back in once I've created the course. See you in a minute. Right, set that going. I'm just going to check. It's one thing that when you switch from thing to thing, your settings can be like never change. I just want to make sure that we have already done self-unload. Some things must carry across from your previous game in the save game, and not everything does though. Course play settings, they had a few bits and bobs on some of the maps where they were different, and the automatic repair bit was switched on again. So yeah, it's weird how from map to map it's different. Right, let's set them going. Self-unload. Let's go grab that trailer. Yeah, and stick this on the side of the field. And I think we're going to go grab the fent while that does this, because you can pretty much leave this on some fields. I think this is one of those good fields where we're really okay. So yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we need to be. No, we want the other one, don't we? That is right. I was. In fact, I am going to set that going in a minute. I know it's going to run out, but yeah, we want the trailer, I believe, is what we're after. And we will in a bit go and grab our new tractor. I'm really excited about that. It is. I love the Fendt tractors. I do. Yeah, amazing. Good all-rounders. A little bit on the pricey side, but then again, you get what you pay for quite frequently. They are good quality. Yeah, definitely one of my favourite brands. Not to say that I don't like John Deere or all the rest of them. I do. Yeah, I do like those as well. There's some. All of them have got good qualities. Even the Steyer's grown on me a little. I was never a massive fan of the Steyr. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, that one. Right, let's stick in, and remember, I've got to be a few yards in, because wherever it starts is where it's headland, where it literally sort of intersects that for a few feet before going on to the next set. So right, I believe we do need to open that. That should suffice. Right, now let's go and set the fertilizer spreader. Well, manure spreader was what I was trying to think. Nitrogen and pH, okay, so we really need to set both of those going. Yeah, I'm only going to do this until I've emptied this, and then we're going to get the proper spreader. Yeah, actually, I really, no, it's got, this might even struggle a little on this field, because this is a bit of a monster, as we know, but yeah, hopefully it will manage. So field 14, did I have a folder for 14? I did do a few courses. Oh my life, this is going to be terrible. Field 14, have I got a... No, I haven't. So we want to be setting a course, creating a job, and we want to be on 14, which has got that funny little kick at the top. 3 headlands for 12 metres, I would say that's not far off. That'll do for a few different implements. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with where we're going with all of the Let's Plays. We're getting around them quite nicely, truthfully. Right, first waypoint, and are you on auto? You are indeed. I'm trying to get into the habit of looking every single time now, because it just seems to come and go, sometimes even after you've looked at it. Right, I'm going to pan back it. Ooh, make sure the harvester is going. It's not stuck on anything, is it? There's something almost on the edge of field. Oh no, I'm seeing across there. No, that's fine. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to go up to the shop, I'm going to catch the bus, and I'm going to go grab the fence. I'm going to see you in a few minutes. Right, 47%. This one's taken quite a bit of damage. Yeah, absolutely. This is a beaut. I do love this shape. These are gorgeous, they really are. Now, do I need anything while I'm down here? We've got plenty of weights. We've got... I'm not sure I'm going to be in the... No, I don't think I was. I'm sticking my nose. I always forget on the different maps where everything is. That should be about there this time. But, okay. You need to be those lines then need to be inside that. I think that looks to be about right. Right, repair. We can't afford to do anything to it at the minute, I don't think, but I assume, yeah, I was going to say it's 296 horsepower, isn't it? That's more than enough, I would have thought, for this map. I mean, I did think the 170 would be enough, but going up the hill on 14, that did actually school me, truthfully. There is one thing I'd like to actually bring in. Now, I always used to love the front boxers, but stopped using them because they were a little bit sort of cheeky and a little bit naughty, and they were really meant for the back. Even the pictures on the mod hub always showed them on the back. Now, obviously, we frequently show the Samurai. Yeah, I do, and that is brilliant. But also, there's another one that's just come, which I'd like to sort of show. It is slightly smaller, more like a weight crossed with. It is still, I'm not sure though that it can actually cope with all of the different things. I tried it on, where did I try it yesterday? And it wouldn't accept, bags or anything. So I just want to have a look at it in here first. And if it is going to do what I hope it's going to do, then... please tell me I tick the box. Yeah, we've got the Samurai, which is fantastic. Here we go. It's 800, only 900 litres, but it does show all of those lime. Oh, no, it does. Okay, well, that's interesting. It is a tipper, so truthfully should have actually coped with that. Alright, and of course it has only just popped, so it may be actually that it's... yeah, I'm going to customise it, and I'm going to make this now. It's going to be on the fence more than anything, so we want... Let's have a look. Green. I know we want it. I want it to be chrome. I want it to be nice. I don't know why I've fallen in love with the chromes, if I'm honest. They're beautiful. Now, I just got the green. Right, why are you doing that? Yeah, that's not. And the design colour doesn't do what you think it's going to do, actually. I'm going to go... Am I going to do that as well? Yeah, it just does that back piece. I thought it did the grey. That stays grey no matter what you do. And the black... The black is... I actually like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's to me it's a bit of like a crossover between a weight and a... Because it has got quite a bit of weight. So it's like a very small weight. But also, it's not so big. I mean, when you consider you can have those 2,000 litre, 2-ton boxes that you can put on the front that you're allowed to with seeds and stuff like that. I don't think that's too bad, not even for a small tractor. But it does add 0.3 of a tonne, so it's like 300 and odd pounds of extra weight, which I don't think's bad. And we will see. I think it's supposed to be able to fill up from... I can't see that it opens, but then I got things on it as well. Yeah, you can lower it, and I can tilt it like that. It does act just like a shovel as well, but obviously it's only got a very small capacity. But I just thought of it as extra storage for smaller tractors, and it can go on the front, which I do love a lot. But it also is quite believable and only 900 litres, so there are not many tractors that couldn't cope with that kind of additional storage on the front. Now that is actually emptied, so we're doing well. I didn't see any message about running out empty tanks yet, but it wouldn't surprise... Yeah, I mean, that was really bad. I mean, there was literally no nitrogen on that at all. It's not like our other grass field that has had plenty of nitrogen. I do realise something like that actually popped today, that this is the field that's on the St. Kalle thing here. If you do... Yeah, only it would be about there. Yeah, the church. Oh, well, thank you very much, Cal. That is perfect. That is the St. Kalle pose. That is what you see when you come in on the game. And it was only today that actually popped. And that cow very kindly played ball with us photogenically to show that, yes, exactly the pose of the cow in the picture on the St. Kalle, yeah, loading screen. So that is amazing. I do love to find that. It's sometimes I can't believe how long I've been on St. Kalle. It only literally popped today, where it was, you know, the field and the cows, and I thought, oh, that's those cows on the way down to the town in the field. Oh, I've done it again. Why do I always come down the wrong one? It's a really bad habit. It's hard to see through them trees. Right. Yeah, now we're going to just quickly see if I can actually put a bit of lime in this, because this would be ideal for the little one. Even the little one could cope with that. But I'm not sure. Let's just see. Can you fill from a bag? Because I don't think you did when I... Yeah, no, is it a matter of lowering it? No. No, I would have thought you should be able to. The fact that it's supposed to be a tipper, does that mean that it will take it if someone tips things in it? Maybe. Yeah, I'd imagine it's just because it's brand new. Truthfully, I would imagine that's going to be fixed, or perhaps I can't even see that I can unfold it. If you look at the thing, you can lower it like that, but it doesn't seem to want to fill at any point. You can lift it, and that is it. And you can, I think, you can tilt it like that. So if there was stuff on the floor, but to me, I'm sure it's supposed to open. Otherwise, how could you possibly use it as a shovel? So for now, we'll just put it to one side, and hopefully it will get a fix. I've just wasted a little bit of money, but hey ho, these things happen. We have our new tractor, which I would say is going to quite cope with quite a lot of weight. Let's go and see how everybody's doing. Right, very well. Oh, and we have run out. It may be that I missed the message. All that we need is the fact that, yeah, it's done a couple of rounds. That's all that matters. But now, why don't I just run up with the fence rather than run up literally with my? Because I am trying to be good and just run on 1 times speed now all of the time, and I'm getting used to it. Yeah, at least I'm not overtaking cars anymore. It's a little bit more believable. Right, so yeah, I would say we're almost halfway, because the outer ones are always bigger than the inner ones, so that's not bad. So now we need to be, in fact, wouldn't it have been sensible? We could say, yeah, that is true. We can get the normal Amazon on the back of that. Or do we? No, I think this is more apt for the Amazon, and that's more apt for this, because this is heavy, and we'll do the liming with that one. Although, no, because this has got a bigger capacity. But then again, I don't like sticking lime in it, because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, if I'm honest. Yeah, so one thing I hate about using the fertiliser, the manure spreaders, because I think some of them will throw the lime out, because I was reading about one and it was like this, and it was one of the bug fixes was that it would now cast the lime out. So yeah, I'm not sure. No, that'll pop very quickly. Yeah, we need to be grabbing the straw, but I'm not worried about that. The straw's not going anywhere. It can sit on the field for a bit. We'll do a bit of clean-up, and then we're going to run this straight over to the other field. It's the most important thing is the harvest today. Anything else, including the grass work, will wait until tomorrow. Right, so then, we don't want manure. Don't fill it up with manure. We want lime. We don't want a... Do we want... Actually, this may well cope with almost a lot of lime, if I'm truthful. I think I need to be using more than the Samurai's front thing, though. I think it's going to devour it. We might have that as well, I suppose. Right, where is the other fence? Oh, it's there, right with us. Smashing. Yes, also, yes, I've read quite a few articles about AMD and NVIDIA. The compression codecs are supposed to be very similar. Well, I've conclusive proof now that the NVIDIA is absolutely, definitely much better at compression than the... Yeah, because I've used the same program on both PCs, my laptop with the NVIDIA and this with the AMD, and choosing the same setting on this new piece of software, either it's not working very well with the AMD or the NVIDIA is always the better of the two. Now, I'm not sure if we'd have filled the trailer by now. Right, so then we want to be filling this with fertiliser. And, yeah, let's not get too close to the line. And once we've got that, we can only refill it with that, and we're quite safe to go near the line. I would have thought, yeah, the fertiliser's quite fine, like that. And lime. Yes, we shall see if... In fact, let's reverse. I need the practice. See what I mean? Yeah, I did a monster session earlier on Road River Valley, literally looking at all of the productions. Yeah, I had to lost my the microphone. I did the Windows 11 update, which it lost the driver, or lost the devices on the recording software. I'm just popping out to make sure that it is actually going up and down with my voice. It is indeed brilliant. Okay, so I had to do a voiceover and it went wrong the first time, so I had to literally do a voiceover twice, 3 times. First time I just did a little test, second time I thought it was working and it wasn't, and third time I tested again and it did work. So no, fill it. It's going to be first time, so it's going to absolutely devour. So I'm quite, and I think we'll even stick the. If we drop Does that still fill the same as liquids? I can't remember. Let's just grab that full box as well. Yeah, we're going to take as much, because this, it doesn't matter, we can tip this out. We shall see if that's topped itself up completely. We do know that it does completely actually do. I'm a bit zoomed out. Let's zoom in a little. Because, yeah, of course, forgets to zoom in. That to me looks very much like it's full. Why do I always insist on pushing this around like that? Right, now then, this is probably though. We may need to drop this on the floor. So I'd imagine it's going to overpower the weight of the fence. Yeah, it is. I thought it was going to. So I think suggests that we actually stick the ballast of that on the back of this, push that forward again if we can, and then turn around in the courtyard. And then grab that box so that we've got enough weight behind us to actually cope with that full box on like that. Yes, I was really looking forward to trying that. Wasn't sure that it was. I think it did only drop yesterday. No, it would have been Friday. Yesterday, yeah, Friday. True, it would have been Friday. Whoa! Oh, seriously, I'm loving that. That is an amazing bit of kit. The smaller. Oh, it's the sinus, isn't it? Yeah, it's not the terrain. Because there is a little, sort of, yeah, a couple of sizes of the terrain, aren't there? We've got the big one on Riverside. I thought it was that one, but it's the sinus. Doesn't sound very nice. Right, let's see. Grab that. Ooh, not a very nice angle. Might need the physics of the game to assist us a little on that. Oh, wow. Still wanting to. Wow. Wow, that is. Yeah, no, I think the physics on that is a little wrong. Okay, then, in that case, I think we will drop that on the floor and manage without it. It did completely fail. We could have. Of course, if it runs, yeah, if it runs out of, I could have put a weight on the front. Yeah, I often forget that. I always think of this, and it's got the 3-point hitch. We could have put the front weight on the front and kept that bucket with that in. That would have worked. Right, how are we doing? Oh, harvester's still going. Wow. Amazing. And 29%, so I would imagine that trailer is now chocker. Right, so we need to get that, the other fence. And we want this on first, and go. Oh, auto, let's just check. Yeah, we're on auto, fantastic. I don't think we've got much left to do. We've got a bit of clean up to do there. Oh, no, I think we're... I think another two... Yeah, another two journeys. Two journeys. Another 2 rows. Oh, do you know? Yeah, it was nice. The one thing I will say about the voiceover is obviously you're always concentrating, so you're splitting your concentration between your words. And when you're tired as well, not that I am feeling that particularly tired now, but when you are, and especially when I'm tired on a Thursday, and that's Thursday and Friday. Yeah, at that point, it's. See, is that I lowered that? No, it's just that it's a high tractor. Yeah, so we've done this bottom one. Yeah, I would so easily lose my place on talking to you. Yeah, it's also, yes, we are. Where did I get to? words. I was on the right words, wasn't I? Losing. Right, so it only needs to do the middle. I think just one run right up the middle will actually suffice. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not quite as big as you think. Not far off though. Yeah, it is a bigger field than you think. Oh, no. Actually, no. Yeah, I can see the line of the manure. It is about there. If we straighten up now, it should be about right. Although that looks like the manure didn't actually do much on that there. Okay. Now it shouldn't really cover where it's already done. It's a bigger section than you think. I always wonder when it does the overlap, but it switches on precision farming. Does it waste the bit on the field that you've already done, or is it really, really precise? I would think it would waste a little bit, if I'm honest, would be my gut feeling, because it's not that precise. I know the animation's not accurate, not completely. There's a little patch with mist. Let's go. How's it doing? It seems to be getting through that quite well. I would not be surprised if we need to top up the line. I'm not sure if we've got enough either. Right, let's go and have a look how the harvest is about finished, I think. Brilliant. I think we're going to have a go at picking the windrows up. 6 metre windrows. I can't remember how large is our... Have we got a windrow, or do we just always windrow? We have. We've got an 8.4, haven't we? Of course we have. Let's go grab that. And we'll get this windrow in. No, I always say that. It's true, actually. What you ought to be doing is swapping for the little tiny one, because, yeah, you want to be saving your tractors. Well, I always think you do. You want to save your biggest tractors, like, till last. That way you've not used your big ones first. Aha. And this is perfect, because it's right near the windrower. This is such a... It's so agile. It's almost like the big Fendt that I love that glides. It has just got such a absolutely amazing turning circle. Careful. Yeah, this windrow in this is just like glides. It's amazing. But that is a bit far out. Aha. I would say that is the harvester. Yeah, I'm loving where we've gone on this. Really, I mean, the animals are really doing fantastic. Sheep are doing well. Right, how's that doing? Still doing well. We need to clean up before we do this. Let's clean up those corners, and then we shall set that going on this and sort this out. We need to be taking this over to the other fields. Yeah, everything else is really unimportant, truthfully. Aha. We have a little bit left. Stick this on there. Empty that, and I think we'll empty this out into the all-in-one from the Lords. Yeah, it is strange. We really haven't used our silo very much at all, because we've always been using straight away, almost in the Lord straight away, so we could have really done without a silo, but now, is that off? Oh, it is. It's on enough. Fantastic. Right, I suppose we could set that one going, but the trouble is it's going to fill quick enough. I think we'll set the baler going for once. I do. I think we'll set the windrower and the baler going and leave them trundling, and then it's all baled at the very least, and we can actually grab them off this. I know it's a bit more of a faff, but when you've got lots of things to do already, yeah, we have got the... Now, I thought we were doing the corners. You know, you cannot talk and do another thing at the same time, can you? Right, actually that's not bad. I'll just have to pull the other way on the lorts for this, and we do need later on to be switching this to, I think we've already got it on bread, but I think we've only switched the oats on. I don't think we've ever done any wheat. Right, let's go and clean those corners as well. That's empty now. I don't know. Well, the liming's going on well anyway. Yeah, this is what I was really saying. I'm making sort of silly mistakes on this. Concentration's not as good as it should be. It was really a monster session, if I'm honest. Yeah, it was. I'm really pleased with it though. Yeah, there's only one thing that I found so far that's not working on the map, and that is the you can get sand out of the river sand, and that's not working at the minute. But it's not something that's. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, there are two kinds of sand for you to make. Yeah, I know, it's funny. Yeah, we make the crude oil from the sand. Yes, there's two kinds of sand, so you can still make the crude oil. It doesn't matter the fact that it's not there, the river sand at the minute. So I'm sure it'll get fixed sometime soon. But yeah, everything else works. All features of the map at present work, so it doesn't really matter, truthfully. I'm loving it. It is fantastic. We've had quite a few ups and downs. We had to buy another lorry, or one of the really powerful ones, because there's a hill that is just so gruesome that there's only, and even the 1800, the cab over, even that was down to 4 or 5 miles an hour going up the hill. It was that bad, and that's a monster. Yeah, there's only 2 or 3 lorries with that kind of horsepower, and even that struggled with a hill. It was that much of a hill. So yeah, that really was a hill and a half. Yeah, I've never seen that lorry floored like that. Don't get me wrong, it was taking 108.5 tons, so it wasn't your standard weight. It was the large H2 Studios lorry back, but even so, I'm very glad that I didn't do the unreal capacity. Not that I ever do, but I mean, I'm glad I don't. Although I don't know if it classes that weight as whether it uses the physics properly for the additional weight, or whether it treats that as just the maximum tonnage for their normal trailer. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. If it does, then you're fine. But right, last corner. Brilliant. The lima is about to finish. Excellent. So that is limed and fertilised. We need to, well, no, we've done the other field. That is done. Could set the mower going. Could. This is true. Let's stick this back on the header trailer. We're going to run this down. Are we going to set? I don't think. I think we'll do those next session. I do. Yeah, I think we'll come back and get all of this to the baler. What we really need to concentrate on today is we've got 2 fields to harvest. Let's get those harvested. And do we take 2 trailers? That is the bigger of the 2 fields. We may just about get away with it with having this filled as well, but do we really want to risk that? I think we'll just take a couple of tractors and the 2 trailers that we possess. Well, we have 4 trailers really, but yeah, the 2 that I've been using all along. A little bit out, it's not quite central. Brilliant. Let's empty that out, and we shall get our procession going. And I do think I'm right. We'll leave the grass cutting on this field and the picking up the straw. We'll leave that till next session. We're not speeding anything up. Just going to get the harvest done today. And let's get that pipe out ready. We'll stick that in now, and we can then empty the trailer out. While that's doing that, grab the... Oh, bad. Didn't think about it. It's amazing, isn't it, how things like that often escape your notice. Didn't we grab... grab the other fence. Let's grab this, it is quicker. Yeah, I've got to use my vehicles a bit wiser, a bit more, yeah, rather than always, do I need to worry about that? Let's just grab this one. Let's grab the other one. We'll take these 2 trailers and we will go and get this done. I can't see it being filling 2 of these, or as well as having the harvester's storage as well. Fantastic. Let's get these going. Yes, I'm pleased we've got as far as we have with St. Kalle. I'm not... Yeah, I do think we will be coming on quite a few times. You know, well, there's always those days when you just don't quite feel like just doing a big map. Right, did I set that note? No, let's pull that and follow straight away. Brilliant. Drag the header trailer against something, but no, we managed to escape that. Let's grab this. Yeah, I had to literally manhandle that. It was still stuck in the floor, so my theory about it actually settling down after the session was totally wrong. Totally wrong. It really was. Right, let's leave you. Let's grab the other one. Empty that very quickly and let's get these up to the field. Yeah, I'm going to stop recording, I'm going to take this lot up and then I'm going to bring you back in once I've got them. So I'm going to see you up on the other field. I thought it's always good fun to see how well somebody does on the roads, it really is. So I thought, let's start the cameras just to see if we get a train wreck. It's funny either way, whether you manage to do it or not, or whether you have an accident or get a bit of burn. Oh, yes, it begins straight away. Yeah, a bit of mayhem. Oh, phone before it beeps. Oh, I think I've already got it on vibrate only. Yes, I have. Right, let's let that go past. I'm not sure how. I think then the sharp bit's on this now. No, it's not. That's the next one we need. Yes, these cars are a menace nowadays. They really are. Right, indicate left. And you can see those very, very clearly. That farmer did not make the most of their field this year. Yes, that looks... Is this canola? Was it canola? No, because that would be August. Surely. But then it's Europe, it might be different. It may be... That looks like canola to me. Yes, it does. Whoa. Whoa. Now, the first one I expected, but I thought when I stopped him that he would no longer follow. That's bizarre. Right, header. Yeah, that is definitely 100% canola. We might be able to get to that because it's really given a bit of a bang. Oh. Oops, I didn't graze that. I did see, I thought I could, well, I could have done it, but I didn't quite judge it right. field 5. Have we got a 6-metre course ready already? I doubt it. And I'm right. Right, let's set this course then. No, that's not at all what we want. We are on field 5. 3 is about right. This is a bigger field, definitely. Save course, activate. 6 meters. Do love these toys, they're absolutely amazing. The top line is full self unload, one of the best I found in the game, if I'm honest. So yeah, I definitely never get fed up of the ooh, wow, that was only just, oh, it's because it's sort of stuck in your tyre. Thank you, worker. I believe it's over that far side. Or maybe not. I thought it was. Right, anyway, yeah, let's... stick that there. Oh, it's not that far actually. Let's see if we can tip that around using game mechanics. Sometimes flips the entire tractor though. Well, we have to use what we've got. We can't. In real life, you'd probably use a stick and actually use it as leverage to actually spin around like that. It should, if we go around in a circle fast enough, flip it over. Oh, he says. Wow, that surprises me. Wow. Is that the right way? Let's grab the other one. I think we'll leave this on the other side of the field. I don't really think there's any need for a time lapse this session. I think we've got this covered. Yeah, we'll just do this second field though, and I think that is where we're going to leave it. It's a nice, sedate, steady session. Right, so let's follow this around. Have one on each side of the field. How are the sheep doing? Fairly good. 51 out of 130. That's when you consider we'd only got 10 odd sheep. We've not bought any either. That's all births. That is fantastic. How many years have we been on St. Kalle? Because I don't recall, I don't think we've ever had any map. 2 years. We've not done bad, really. Because you start on 1, so we've only done 1 year, really. We're on our 2nd year. That is quite phenomenal. So we've only had 1 harvest before this one. Or did I think I started in August. I don't think this was starting in spring. So I'm not sure. It might not be quite that simple. Right, let's go around that tree and spin around so we're facing the right way. Yes, I haven't forgotten my Horbelleron either. So when we've finished on St. Kalle, I should treat the Horbelleron as my other little map. Yeah, I've not forgotten it, but it's sort of, we've been too busy with, yeah, until Riverside and Silverrun are finished, they are very, very demanding. Very, very demanding. Yeah, because they are both massive now. There's a lot of work to do on them. Riverside, we're in our last year. Do we go do a time lapse? Because I don't think we've got that much chat in us that we can actually. I think we will. I think we'll time lapse this bit because there's. Or do we leave this to it and actually? I could actually start the fence at the other side of the thing, couldn't I? Right, I think I brought the fence with me. We've got the other fence. Right, I'm going to see you at the other side of the farm. We're going to set the baler gun, I think. I'm going to see you in a minute. Right, smashing. We've set that going. Let's go and grab the other fence. We'll grab that off the field and we shall set this baling. It's just about on the edge of the baler though. The 170 horsepower would be better. Yeah, I have really broke my own rules in a way because I've really taken that was. So I suppose I was trying to save time because this was over this side of the field. Now then, can we get rid of a bit of this line on out of the grass field? Well, I think it's pretty much lined. I don't want to be spraying and contaminating this. I'm sure we'll get rid of this line there. So what we're going to do is stick that there. Let's go grab the baler. I think we're just about managed. I'm sure it's 150 horsepower and this is 150 horsepower. Either that or it's 160. I think we can manage it. I think I'm thinking of I'm not sure this one is. Let's have a quick look. I like to get my stats right. Yeah, sometimes I got a bit rusty. It's a while since I've looked at the Pottinger, however you pronounce it. Right, let's have a look. Horsepower balers. Yeah, the smallest that one there is 100 horsepower. We are more than capable. In fact, our little tractor could manage this. Do we grab this with the loose? No, we'll just set it and forget it. We've not done any manual baling for a while. It's good to keep your hand in. Right, so we want to be loading the 8.4 metre course. And we need to be putting this on the first wave. That is interesting. I think this is observing the old rules, which is you've got to be on the field for that to pop. Am I right? I am. Wow. Okay, well, that is a little bit more finicky than the old one that I always used to use. I never used to use the mini hood. I always used to use the proper hood, and I actually, if I'm honest, prefer that. Yeah, because it's less finicky. Right, fantastic. Now then, is that going to empty at the other end? Because to me, it's been on 99 for a while. But then again, yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit. I'm always too much of a rush to actually rush that. Now, do we set the... We have run out of tractors. Yeah, we have. This is true. Well, we haven't really, but we have down this end. Yeah, we've sent 2 of our tractors down that end, so I'm quite happy to... Let's go and have a look. Let's jump into the windrower. Yeah, we are emptying. Fantastic. Ooh, 96. We got a tick up at 9 o'clock. That's brilliant. I think we will go into a time lapse. Yeah, because we've got this, and then we're going to go down the other end and finish the fields. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that is us done. I'm quite pleased with that, actually. I mean, the last set was a little bit messy, but then, ooh, got to be careful as well. Weight-wise, it's a bit, yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 19 bales. 19 straw bales. We will keep some of these for the animals. Ooh, how are we going to do this, though? Yeah, because if we run over that... Oh, well, we've got another field. No, that's true. Let's... Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pop over to the field and I'm going to meet you down there. See you shortly. Again, we just need to do the tidy up and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to drag the equipment across next. Oh, you've done that foldy thing. Oh, and then it says you've not unfolded it. Oh no, it's just being good. Yeah, we'll just get this cleaned up and we shall see how much canola we've got in the two traders to see how well we do. Did. Definitely. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Obviously there's more straw to do on this field. I don't think there'll be as much as on the wheat field, but then again in a way there might be because it's more. I think we'll go loose on this one. Although to be honest, yeah, in a way I've probably done it the wrong way around. It makes far more sense. I think we'll also bring 2 trailers because, yeah, oh, that does look a full trailer. Yeah, there's a lot of bales going to come off this one, even if it is just because of the sheer how much bigger this field is than that one. So there is going to be quite a bit of straw off this as well. I would think we'll probably keep the 18 wheat bales for straw, and this is what we're going to convert into, yeah, silage type, which actually probably makes more sense when you consider the composition of canola. Yeah, if you were to mulch the stalks to make into straw, I would imagine this would be much more biodegradable, much more sticky and less. No, I would have thought so, yeah. Truly, I have seen what it's like. If you could make it into straw, which I'm not sure you could, then, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not enough of an expert. I've never heard of anybody doing it, but I was going to say, as Frithgar said, who has been a farm labourer, really, he did say it was possible with some crops. He didn't say whether canola was one or not, but we shall see. Wow, 55 litres. I often wonder if it's worth doing this when you go around the field and would we burn off more fuel than we actually got for 55 litres when you consider in the grand scheme of things how much 55 litres is? Is it worth? I mean, sometimes I've got like 300 or 400 off. Now, that looks full to me, but we shall try. It is indeed totally full, so I think that's 18.5 tonnes then. So if we stick this in there, because that didn't quite look, we've done quite well then, to be honest. If we've got one full 18.5 plus whatever's in this, we really have done very well. Yeah. Ooh. You had to do it. Let's have a look. So 18.5, 28, nearly 29 tonnes. I'd call that a win, definitely. And then we've got all of the straw to get off. I mean, I'm very nicely surprised by the leap we had because of the BGA and the other stuff that obviously kicked in from doing the grass last month. And we've got another grass field to go. So yeah, our empire is growing. A little empire, admittedly, but nevertheless, on a scale of what we've done, I'm quite pleased with our progress. In fact, very pleased with our progress. When you consider the equipment we've bought, we've got our own grape harvester now as well, the Eero. So I think, yeah, we've got a nice fleet of tractors. With this big one here being an absolute amazing sort of thing. Yes, we've not had to buy any more trailers or anything like that. We've got a lot of the beginning equipment, but then we fleshed it out as well. So I'm really pleased. Anyway, without any further ado, thank you very much for watching. As always, I invite your comments, yeah, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.